Hi everyone, how are you today? Welcome to my channel. Donna Page Riley here with MissDonnaSpeaks.com. I am so excited that you are joining me for the series of What's Your Dream? And I am a communication, socialization, and affirmation coach here to encourage you. So today we're going to encourage you to live your dream. Have a special guest here with me. Her name is Dorothy Enujioke, and she is a teacher and an author. But listen, I'm going to let her tell you about it. But first of all, Dorothy, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you, Miss Donna.
I am
Thank
so glad. It is wonderful to see you. I am just ecstatic about you sharing your journey and your passion with everyone. It's going to just be wonderful.
you.
So, let me tell you a little bit about her. First of all, she was born in Nigeria. She's a wife and a mother and a grandmother. Dorothy taught school for more than 10 years in Nigeria. After moving to Georgia, she taught in an elementary school in Union City, Georgia, and retired after 22 wonderful years. So, Dorothy, you are a teacher. That is your calling and your purpose. Tell us a little bit about the backstory to you becoming a teacher. I know you taught in Nigeria before moving to the U.S. So tell us a little bit about that journey.
Well, after I finished high school, in those many years ago, we did not. We had a choice of at that time. We had a choice of either being a teacher or being a nurse. Our choices were very narrowed, and I went at the time. I decided to become a teacher, but did not know, had little idea that was where I really belonged. And after I left Nigeria as a teacher and came over to the US, I said, oh, I don't think I want to be in the classroom anymore. Don't want to take papers home to grade, the work goes home with you. But, I did eventually become set teaching in the US. And I found out that was the area where I belong, because the joy about teaching is to see the children learn. It's just very satisfying. It makes you happy. It puts a smile on your face, because it puts a smile on the child's face too. So that's the joy of teaching. I enjoyed every bit of it. I'm thankful for the opportunity to help to change their lives.
Absolutely. And of course, teaching is one of the most powerful professions that there are, because teaching touches the lives of everyone, right?
It does. It
Absolutely.
does.
And you have to have a passion to do that, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, yeah. You have to, and of course, you have to love children and be patient, of course.
Mm-hmm. I want to see them learn.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that is
Mm.
wonderful. So listen, what is it that makes you really so passionate about teaching? I know you mentioned that, you love to see them learn. It's so exciting when you see that they're learning something new.
Mm-hmm.
But tell us a little more about that passion, because we know that, for those who might be watching this, they're still they may be wondering, well, I'm just not sure still, what is it I'm supposed to do, what my purpose is. And of course, part of this What's Your Dream series is basically you're fulfilling your purpose. And I
Yes.
always say, if you're fulfilling your purpose, then you truly are living your dream.
Yes, I when I introduced myself, talks about the author, I mentioned, and I'm going to say it, the joy of an educator is watching the students develop in different areas of their lives. and see them blossom in their different areas of interest. So when you see that happen as time goes through the years, you see that child you thought didn't know that much, but as the years went by, you find that they discover the area they are really interested in, and they begin to blossom. And before not too long, you are, oh, that child is, that used to be child, is now in college, is now reading medicine, is now a computer technologist, and you say, oh, and that was a child you taught in first grade, kindergarten, second grade. So, that it makes you, like I said, it puts a smile on your face, and it gives you joy. There's joy in knowing that you caused a change in that child's life, and that child is able to blossom because you had, many teachers contribute to that, but, you were part of it. There's joy in that. That's the joy in teaching.
Absolutely. Because I know I can recall some of my teachers who really made an impact on my life. And I'm sure if you were to ask just a room full of individuals, they can all tell you at least that one teacher, especially in elementary school, that really made an impact and a difference. And so teaching is just such a profession that you are certainly making an impact and transforming lives, right?
That's right. That's
That
true.
is wonderful.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about, or if you would share a little bit about, I see behind you, and you mentioned a moment ago that you are an author, and congratulations on that. But
Thank you.
I thought I couldn't, but now I can. So
Yes.
tell us what inspired you to write that book.
I remember when I taught second grade, um, every class was required to produce a skit. And so I prayed and asked, I wanted to know what, I wasn't sure what I was going to have my students perform. And so the idea came to me. And I remember that many of these students, when they first started, I teach a concept and they have no idea, it's Greek to them.
Mhm.
But as time goes on, as they continue to practice, they master the skill, they master the concept. It becomes like second nature. So I said, okay, let's think about things they did not know how to do, problems they could not solve, but now they've learned to do it. And so that was where the idea came. I couldn't do this, now I can do it. This was something I couldn't do, and now I've learned to do it. And so that was where it started. And so I went through first grade, second grade, kindergarten, all the way through the elementary school, and then I went to middle school. Oh, there was something, I couldn't do algebra. It was Greek to me, but now I've learned to do it. I tried and I tried again and again. So the emphasis on trying and going to try, and not giving up. And so it goes to high school. Things I couldn't do in high school, but as I tried, I learned to do it. Now I know how to do it. And then I went to medical school. I thought I couldn't do biology, biochemistry. I thought I was going to fail, but as I tried and I tried, I learned to do it. Now I'm a medical doctor. And then went through law school, went through flight school. Crosswind landing was scary, but I tried and I tried and I did. And now I'm a pilot. So the joy, the fact that you tried, the emphasis. And I want students to know that when you stick with, to know that they are capable of sticking with something until they master it. Every child is capable of that,
And that's just life, right?
That's true.
Yeah,
Goes through life,
Yeah, it's so
Yes.
applicable to all ages, all
That's right.
students,
That does.
because we've all had challenges where we think that, oh, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. It's too hard. And I always say with affirming. I always, remind people to affirm themselves and to speak positive affirmation.
Yes.
And so instead of saying, oh, no, it's too hard, I can't do it. Oh, no, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. To
That's
start
right.
there and just continue to affirm that you can do it. So I think that's wonderful. And it's so applicable to every student of every age. It doesn't, not just elementary school, but it's so practical, to everyone. And I know when I looked through the book, I was like, wow, this is so cool, because even though the front looks like it's only for elementary students, it actually begins there. But
Yeah.
I think toward the end, there's a pilot, there's a doctor. I mean, it's just amazing but that message is so applicable to every student.
That's right.
When you thought you couldn't, and then you ended up, but now I can.
Yes.
That is just
That's right.
Yeah, yeah. So would you say that that's just part of your ministry, is teaching and encouraging?
Yes, it is. And even though I'm retired, I still work with children.
Yes.
And that's just where I fit in. And I'm thankful. I'm very thankful for that. Yes.
That's your gift. And oftentimes people will say, well, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do, and I just don't know. But you do basically what you do best with the least effort is generally a gift.
It is.
And I tell people,
It is.
Sit before the Lord and just pray and ask him, what is it that I have been purposed to do? What have I been put on this earth for? And then we'll show you.
That's right. That's true.
Yeah. And once you're walking,
everybody fits in somewhere.
Yeah.
Yes.
And as you are fulfilling your purpose, then in essence, you are living your dream. So tell people how they can secure a copy of your book.
Yes, it's if you go to Amazon, there's a link. Go to Amazon, you'll be able to get a copy from Amazon. I also want to mention that it's important for us to see ourselves in such professions, and the images, show that too, that they are represented in the book. We can see ourselves. I want us to see ourselves in such professions. We can be what we want to, what we desire to be. I can do it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And Dorothy, just spell your last name for everyone. So when they actually go to Amazon and type in, I thought I couldn't, but now I can. Spell your name for them so they'll know the proper spelling.
Okay. My last name, my first name is Dorothy. My last name is Enujioke. Enujioke.
Okay, wonderful. Well, listen, it has been a pleasure having you. I'm just so excited about you fulfilling your purpose and living your dream and blessing so many children.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. It's been a pleasure. Well, thank you all so much for listening. This has been another episode of What's Your Dream? And think about it. What's your dream? Are you fulfilling your purpose? And if you're fulfilling your purpose, then you are living your dream. Thanks again for joining us. And I'll see you next time. All right. And bye for now. And please subscribe to the channel and hit the like button and share if you would. Okay. Thanks again and take care. And I'll see you soon. Bye for now.